Well, today we are going to see just how much I can get burnt, because it's supposed to rain either tonight or tomorrow, and it's probably not going to quit for a whole week. So I got me 2 straw bales. I'm going to make like basically 2 piles right beside each other, see if I can get a bigger fire going instead of just one little pot. I got me 10 gallon of the used hydraulic oil. Got my little old leaf blower, so I gotta shoot some grease in this thing real quick, and we are going to make fire. All right, so I got me a little area cleaned out. Let me show y'all my plan here. So, of course, I did a little aerial view of this on the last video. If y'all haven't seen that, go back and just look at the end of it. You can kind of see how much I've got laying here. Oh. I'm gonna start right in here. It's not a very big area, but it will be once I start getting these opened or laid up on the fire. You can see I just got piles kind of everywhere. It's real hard to tell on camera, but I had to cut me a path in here. So I'm gonna go get my hay bales, and I'm gonna start a fire right here first, and then when I get me an access road out one way or the other, I'll come back with the other hay bale and start another fire kind of right on the edge of the one that's already going to be going, and that will give me a bigger fire to work with, and that way I don't have to track as much. I should be able to sit hopefully in one spot or right next to the piles and be able to throw it up on the fire and not have to really move a whole lot. But we'll see. So let me go grab my hay bales and let's make it happen. Alright, so like this would be like phase 2. I need to get that going really good, and then I can start piling on the bigger logs and stuff. I'm going to take my hydraulic oil, or my used oil, and pour it in my bucket now, and pour over the top of that fire, and actually get that, which it's starting to take off pretty good now. You may think that like, oh, it ain't gonna burn, it's really struggling, but just be patient with it and keep that air blowing on it with that leaf blower, and she's gonna take off. So I'm gonna put some hydraulic oil on it, and then I'll start piling this bigger stuff on here. All right, so I'm gonna pour the oil on it. On it, and I'm gonna back up and let it do what it's gonna do. I'm gonna let that oil drizzle down on it some more. What I keep doing is always hitting my daggum leaf blower. Alright, I'm gonna get out and go put some oxygen on that and get her rolling really good. I only got my daggum leaf blower to be still. Good coals in there. I'll put just a little bit more on it and kind of sit back, and really wish I had some smaller stuff in here, but first get this fire going, all your little stuff's going to burn out, and then what you have to do is just kind of keep collapsing your fire. That'll bring all your hotter coals together, and that's what creates your hot spot. Until it gets going really good, just kind of keep grabbing some just little small stuff, putting it on there. It usually takes about an hour or two to get a good fire when you're burning green like this, so don't get discouraged. It ain't just going to just blaze up all at once. When it does, you can really pile it on. Grab some of these tops and stuff out here. We'll have to get out in a minute, just walk back around it with a leaf blower. If I don't get what I can burnt today, that I'm going to be in a bad bind whenever the rain rain comes in. Alright, I'll check back with y'all in a little bit. Alright, I've been over here working back behind me, laying down more trees and stuff while my fire's been doing its thing. I'm over here and I'm gonna bunch it up one more time. You can see it's gonna get, she gets bad hot when you come back over here and poke around on it a bit. I'm gonna let it keep burning down just a little bit more. It's almost ready. It's almost ready to just really pile stuff on there. I had it mounted up pretty high earlier. But she's about to really get hot, and then I can just throw whatever I want to on there. I really want it to get a little bit wider, and it will. Especially it's working its way to the outer edge here, so it's going to start breathing pretty good. Like I said, I've been back behind me here laying down more trees. I really want to get this pile right here on the fire real quick. We're in just a minute, and then I can start working these piles that are closer to the fire. Get them on there, but I'm gonna grab my chainsaw and make another round through here. And then stack the fire and see how things are looking. Alright, let's look, see what we got on there so far. Maybe another round through there, and I actually got it set on the fire. It's starting to open up. Still got a lot to put on there though. And I know people are gonna say, oh, you're smothering your fire. Well, you ain't gonna smother that fire. I'm gonna go to lunch and we'll see what it's doing when I get back. All right, 20 minutes later, there's a store just right up the road, so I didn't go far. But it is just to kind of show y'all what's really going on in here. Ow. Really how big this pile is. I don't know if y'all can see up in there or not. As close as I can get to it. I have to melt my face off. So yeah, she's cooking. I'm gonna push that, bunch it up, and I'm about to lay some wood on it. Laying wood. That's what I do best. Here's another little tidbit of information. Every now and then, get off and check your machine and blow it off. I just got through blowing it off with a leaf blower there. Crawl around on it, blow all that stuff off, because those you can't really help when the wind shifts. I mean, ashes and stuff is going to rain down on you a little bit, so you don't want that stuff collecting, especially in these pine thickets. That stuff, all those needles and stuff falling down on you, they're going to build up. Which I blew it out. I blew it off before I got started, but I just did it again, and it needed it again just from sitting around this fire. So y'all just keep a check on your machines, that way you don't turn into a rolling ball of fire. Okay, so I got me a little hole cut in over here, and I've got a lot of this to put it on the fire. the fire there. It's going. She's hot. I got still a good little bit right here to put on there, but I think I'm gonna track around to the other side, because what I'm doing is I'm going to one side, piling it on really good, and then going back to the other side. By the time I make it back around there, it's done got a hole burnout in it, so it's going pretty good. I may get it all on there before dark. That's my plan anyway. This is the other side. This is what's left. I got all that was right there. Back to here, so I really want to get that pile right there that's close to the fire. I really want to get it on there next. That way the fire will be open all the way around it. But like, I just threw that stuff up on there, and it's already about to go up in a blaze. Kind of what it's doing is it's burning out the center, and I'm taking it and I'm just pushing it into the fire, and I'm throwing more stuff on top of it. It's just about burning it as fast as I can put it on there. By the time I get around to the other side, it's already going to have a hole lead out over there too. But I really want to get this, get that pile right there on there real quick. I kind of need to do that real quick before it gets too hot to sit beside it. Not be able to reach high enough to get it all on there. Another thing you gotta be careful of when you get these fires stacked this high is that thing come rolling over on top of you. Kind of why I'm just going side to side. We can get this. Get a little bit more on there. Some of you's probably freaking out right now, saying, "Oh, he's smothering his fire." Like I said before, you ain't gonna smother this fire. Let's go around back to the other side and see what it looks like. She's cooking in there pretty good. Wish I could stand up next to it so you get a perspective, but this is probably gonna be pushing one of the biggest fires I've ever built, so. Y'all, I have made it down to my last stack. Well, my last stack that I wanted to get on the fire today. Come down on top of me, because I got a lot on this side that I've already put on there. Now there's still quite a bit along the edge of the woods, but all I was really wanting to hope to do is to get everything I had out here in the open piled on it. Realize how much I had already stacked up. It's amazing how fast it will accumulate. If I get this on here, I'm gonna walk around this thing and just kind of somewhat give you an idea of how big it is. I'll try to set my machine next to it guys' perspective. But about to run out of daylight too. Well, not really. I'm about to run out of time that I can be here. I'm happy with the day. I've made good progress. Especially with all the rain coming. Glad to get all this on the fire. At least let it be cooking. What I'll try to do is come back in the evenings. See that fire? Not really. So I'm going to try my best to come back over here in the evenings when I'm working somewhere else during the rain, and try to keep it stacked up if I can. Let me jump out real quick. Well, that fire is hot, y'all. I'm kind of afraid to leave the machine sitting beside it. You know it's bad hot when you can feel it coming through the cab. Especially when you're, 40, 50 feet away from it. But let me jump out and walk around and show you what we got. So what I still have left is right there where the road is. I may try to grab some of that right there. Because I know that's not all tangled up, but that road, all that stuff up down through that road is going to be tangled up pretty good. But I basically got all of it on there that I wanted to. Now she's opened up a lot. I'd like to go get on the dozer real quick and root break some of this stuff. Ooh, my gosh. I just wish y'all could just get a scope of how big of that thing is. Where's the machine sitting over there? Didn't look like it was that hot from the other side, did it? What I'll do is I can just run around it now in circles and push it into itself. And a little leaf blower, she did her job again today. I was going to try to run to the parts store and grab some piping like some of y'all guys suggested, try to make that better, but I just didn't have time. All right, well, I'm gonna end that one here. Like I said, I knew I wasn't going to get that road cleaned up. There's still quite a bit there. I may jump excavator real quick and grab that one little pile still back there, but this is opening up really nice. I'm probably about 3/4 of the way in that I've got to clear, because the shed and the yard house is just right there. All right, well, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all keep your eyes open. I'll see you later.